going on? Look, new Mike is now featured out in front. He's in front of me, so I guess that pretty much means that he's the star now, huh? I think that's what that means. What's going on, guys? It's Conquering Crypto. I'm just gonna kind of get set up. Decided to go on around 9 tonight. Typically going on around 9:30, even going on at 10 a couple times. And let me tell you, it just gets to be past my bedtime because sometimes I can be on for an hour. So you'll have to excuse me. Some of these episodes get long, but I will be piecing them together so you can search for certain things if you wanted to hear about a certain coin or that kind of thing. It will be available to you in the future. Now, like always, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to go and share a few quick things. I hope everybody had a kick-ass Halloween. I know I did. All right. So we have a lot to go over today. I would like to say that typically what I do is I like to go over. What up, Maddie? I like to go and look at the comments typically, and I like to usually see what you guys have to tell me. Well, tonight's going to be a little bit different. I might even have to hide chat just a little bit. The reason because is I have so much that I want to get to tonight, and I want the beginning of this episode. I'm really quick just going to go over and say we've gotten 30 new members over the past 30 days. That's incredible. For a private group that's on Facebook that can only be given out to people by word of mouth. In other words, the only way you can find it is if I ask you to come join, or if you are a member and you ask somebody else to come join. They can also find it if they type Conquering Crypto, but as a crypto site, we are not something that you can just come and find. In other words, you're not going to be browsing through the Facebook of crypto channels, and we're not going to show up. And that is because I wanted to alleviate a lot of the trolls and a lot of people that either like drama or nonsense, or they're just, they're not here to be serious. I want some serious members, and I will say that we have achieved some amazing members. You hear that? I want you all to listen to that, how amazing you are. Conquering Crypto has become something I am so proud of. We have almost 130 members now. Yeah, you guys rock. So I want to get into things quick. First of all, this is Conquering Crypto. My name is DeMarco, and all crypto and stock investment chat, talk, chart thing where we have fun doing live stuff and charting live coin. You can see I've got coin on screen already ready to go. And I do a lot of charting, and I'm a chart reader. I also want to let you know that we are on Facebook. Duh. So Facebook, Conquering Crypto, that's where you'll find us. I have a Venmo, Conquering Crypto. If you want to tip me or I've helped you out in somehow and you want to give me a buck, that's available to do it. We also have a Twitter, DeMarco_Danny. And the last thing is TradingView. So if you want to see my biggest updates, it will be on to TradingView. Hey, what's up, Danny? I got a few guys in the room already. And I'm just going to tell you guys now that typically I would be discussing what's going on with you guys. I do want to hear what you guys have to do. I'm going to be changing up the format of how I do my live shows. So like one night is going to be about Conquering Crypto members and what they're interested in. And then the next night is going to be focused on charting, learning, and actual coin chat. And they're kind of just, we're going to mix them back and forth throughout the week. So tonight, since there was a nice bubble map that I saw today, we are going to go over, we're just going to start going over coin. Okay, we'll get to you guys later. There's so much that I want to go over. Seriously, there's like 15 coin. 15 that I want to go over. So I do these shows, and as Denny knows, pretty sure Matt knows, but these go pretty long, right? Like I try to make them to be, worthwhile for you guys to come and see and check out. But at the time that they get to 40, 45 minutes, I'm dying. Like my room gets real hot because I'm, I'm in an enclosed room and I don't feel like I'm dealing with my cats. Anyway, we are gonna get started. Welcome to Conquering Crypto, everybody. This is charting and chat, and let's have some fun. So the first thing we're gonna check out. Denny's already saying Saitama. So you're lucky Saitama, my good man, is on the list. Is it really an all-time high? For real? You know what? I had a list, but we might pass it to go and check on it real quick. Hold on. Sorry, I'm a holder of Saitama, and I would like to know. Danny, you are correct. It would appear that way. I can't tell with this charting map. This is not a good charting map. But, bro, I don't know how to find the good Saitama. Like, there's just nothing. Whenever I type it in, it's all Uniswap swap stuff. I don't know, man. I'm just doing the best I can and charting it the best way I can. So that's we're just going to deal with the one I have. But this one looks great. This one looks great, and we're checking out Saitama. So I do have this written down. We're going to come back to it. First thing we're going to look at is a coin called LRC. Let's do this, boys. Let's have some fun. LRC. So the reason we're checking out LRC, I should have added this to my list already, is because if we go over the map today, the heat map, this was one of the biggest ones. So let's see. I want to find a good one. Usually I like the... All right. So check out LRC. And now for you guys in the Conquering Crypto, we discuss this kind of stuff all day. So look into LRC. Denny, Maddie, Brett, the rest of the guys, Frank, Joe. I could go on for an hour. Listen, this might be one we want to look at. It's considered to be Loop Ring. Right now it's on Binance, a bunch of other places. We're going to chart it real quick. So it appears to be, let's see if I can make it bigger. That's what she said. We are going to just, so we've got our uptrend, right? LRC's got a solid uptrend. I'm not sure what kind of other patterns it had before that. It's got a really nice long tail on it. So I'm not really going to say, I don't like to chart things if they've got this long tail. If it cut off here, I might say so. So what do we do? You guys already know a lot of this. When you've got that spike, that means it's just an uptrend, right? I say that all the time. If we've got this spike going, it's just an uptrend. So LRC, it's just on an uptrend. If we check out how much it actually jumped. So let's go from the median range. So guys, 170%. Ooh. Yeah, that's not too shabby. LRC, right now, I'm sorry, yeah, LRC. Okay, I got it. I'm not illiterate, not right now. LRC, it's up 60%, 60% as of right now, but 172% since, wait a minute, that's October 26th. That's like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a week ago at the most. 26 is the first. Yeah, so that's up almost 200%. On to our next one. This is going to be sand. We've gone over this before. I must have checked this out before because I already had it charted. Check it out. I don't remember like specifically going over this before. I don't know if you guys do. Danny, do you remember me going over this before? Matt, anybody? Does anybody remember me checking out sand specifically before? And if anybody says you went to the beach last week and says some really dumb crap, I'm coming after you, okay? Sand, it's the crypto, the sandbox tether. I'm just curious if anybody out there remembers if we went over this because we've already got a wedge pattern on top of it. And personally, I don't remember. I don't remember going over it. I don't remember going over it, man. Whatever. I must have just gone through a bunch of coin one day because I typically do that. Like I'll just go through a bunch of coin that's doing really well and I'll just chart it real quick. But let's take a look at the sandbox. Yo, the sandbox, boys and girls. Check it out. So we had this nice upward, that's not a parallel. So we had this nice wedge. We're just going to call it a wedge. And look at this breakout, guys. So we had this has been going on since April, at least on KuCoin. I don't know how old the actual coin is, to be honest. But so this has been going on since April, price track. And we developed this nice looking wedge. And check it out. Check it out, yo. The one thing I keep telling y'all to look out for, these breakouts, okay? So it broke out. Check this out. It broke out 123% right now. And that is from, let's see, because that is from October 30th. Yeah. There's my Brett. Now I've got a whole bunch of people in here. What's going on, everybody? Brett, did you see this sand? Not the beach sand, the crypto sand. Up 120% as of right now. As of the 27th, I guess it broke out on the 30th. So sand, 130%, and I can't remember what did we claim that. What was the other one? We did LRC. Check this out, Brett. I don't know if you've seen it. I like my members to make sure. Did I lose it? I lost it. Okay, we're gonna have to go back over LRC USDT. This is fine. Check this out. Okay. So if I find stuff I like and my members come in the room, I want them to see. This one's 170%, but man, the other one I think was almost 200. Of course, they're going to be a little bit different depending on the exchanges. But yeah, so LRC, we went over sand. I want to go over mana next. This was something else that was doing a little jump. Mask did something during the week, so check this out. Actually, this is kind of funny. So over this past week, I have decided that Conquering Crypto is going to have our own version of infographics. So every day especially on Instagram, I see these neat little infographics, and they basically just help you almost like a quick meme or flashcard, either how to trade or how to identify something like a trend line or a triangle or a wedge or whatever it may be. And I said, you know what? It's time for Conquering Crypto to have our own. So, Brett, if you are in here right now, Denny, if you are still in the room, check it out. This is actually where I've been mapping it. So what I'm doing is I take pieces of this and then I put it together like a puzzle piece and I write like little scenarios over top. That's going to be what's part of the future development. So I just check it out. That's just something that I wanted to show you. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. Sorry. All right. So check it out. So on Mana broke out this past week. So if we check it out on October 29th, 28th, 29th, there was a huge, I'm pretty sure this is all part of the, the metaverse stuff. So there's metaverse stuff. There's a whole bunch of these coin. I guess they're all kind of tied together. I think they're a part of like the new Facebook coin games you can play on the blockchain. I'll be honest, I don't have a full grasp of it yet, but all of these coin went up over the past week. Mask, Mana, there was a whole bunch of them. Bat went up like crazy, and they're all part of this metaverse, and I think Solana might be involved in that as well. But the point being is this was one of them. So Mana, check this out. We're going to get rid of these old lines. So we had this huge, I think this is actually the biggest I've ever seen. That's what she said. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, I didn't even know it was that crazy. This on Mana is saying that it is 400% from the breakout. 400%. Danny, you see that? You getting this? 400%. I didn't know it was that crazy. I knew it was at least like 3. I didn't know it went all the way up to 4. And I'm not talking from where it was cooled off for most of the time. 0.7. It went all the way up to 5 from 0.7 for a 400% increase. That is wild stuff. All right, so there's Mana. Mana, keep an eye on. That's going to be something. AMP. Let's check out AMP. This was another one. I think this might have gone down. One of these went down heavily. No, AMP isn't doing too much. I wonder why. AMP, I wrote down. So I guess AMP. This is this week. Oh, maybe it was a fall. Maybe this is the one that fell. Yes. So AMP actually fell. If we take a look, this was a fall. That's right. This was one of the biggest falls actually from all of the coin that I tracked. So check it out. -20. I guess it was doing really well on Halloween, and then November 1st, well, maybe late night, Halloween night, it crashed a bit, but it crashed 20%. So AMP, we're going to have to see you come back into the limelight. I don't think that was an all-time high, was it? No. So AMP has definitely been higher. It's something I've had in my watch list for a while now. And that is something we will go back into later. We've got that down. It's been in the list for a while. If you have AMP, make sure you're holding on to your bag and checking it daily. I want to see what else is going on with it, kind of. You know what? We're going to see, is AMP actually on a current uptrend? The answer to that, I believe, is no. Guys, check it out. I mean, that is the slightest uptrend. That is the slightest uptrend. Enough so that I'm not even going to say that's an uptrend. That's more like a consolidation. It definitely had a good jump in July. And then it's kind of just been falling since then. This might, well, that's even worse. We have a flat bottom triangle. Yeah, if you're holding on to AMP, this is just me saying what I see, like voodoo, looking at the bones. Flat bottoms usually of the triangles is the higher breakout area. So usually when I see something like this, I would say that this is still on a downtrend. In other words, the breakout on this guy, it could bounce around in here more and then break out south. Now, of course, we don't know that for sure. This is just the kind of speculation we do, but it's better to do the speculation and identify what you want to look for in price. So if you're looking at AMP and you're holding it and you set yourself an alarm. So let's give you an example. I'm holding AMP. La, 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 la. I enjoy my AMP. It's in my exchange. It's in my wallet. Wonderful. Well, if you set an alert, a nice support line, if you have AMP right now, set your support line or alarm, I should say, at 0.034. Because this way, if it falls out of the triangle, you know you can make the decision to sell. You can make the decision to buy more because now it's cheaper. The point of the matter is you are now trying to figure out what's best for you and your investment on AMP. So that's my 2 cents on AMP. We're going to continue. This is another one that I had for a long time called BTT. BTT is BitTorrent. I'm a fan of torrents, and it was something that I was actually interested in. I did look over the white paper at one point, and I said, that's okay. Nothing too crazy. Oh, if your buddy wants to come check AMP, listen, if he comes back in, I'll go back over AMP just for him to show him or just to show him more about AMP, but it's funny because it's making you seem like you're saying I love lamp, which is one of the best Anchorman jokes. But anyway, he loves AMP. Got it. I would love to show him. We're gonna go over SHIB. Damn it, Denny, you're not in control. Danny, we're gonna go over SHIB. I promise, man. We're gonna get there. We have that's on the list. SHIB is coming. We're actually gonna go over. You know what, guys? You know what? Because you're so much of a pain in my ass. Let's go over SHIB. SHIB is on the list. I swore I wouldn't do this tonight. I tried to set ground rules, and you guys are just too much of you're too much for me. Oh, but Danny, I wanna go over this coin. I don't care what you want to do with your show. Thanks, Danny. Thanks. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna go over SHIB. Here we go. We're gonna play SHIB-orama. Okay. I know. That's why you love me. I have other stuff that we still need to go over. Okay. By the way, this isn't a free for all. I don't, but you know what? I read the comments and I can't help it. I'm just like, screw it. That's what we're doing now. Even though I told myself I won't read the comments because I'm such a you can just get over on me. If anybody writes anything, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do that. So, okay, we're going over SHIB. Whatever. Let's go. I hate you guys. We're going over SHIB. You happy now? Okay. I hope your buddies are happy. Welcome, by the way, buddies. This is Conquering Crypto, and I'm your host, DeMarco. You can find us on Facebook, Conquering Crypto. Come along and join the group. It's a good time. All right. So SHIB, SHIBberee, SHIBberoo. What has been going on? What's funny is I would love to try. We're going to do something new. We're going to track it new. We're going to do a new Shibby. Jacob, what's going on, man? I see a new name. I'm going to say hi. How are you? I hope you're not friends with that Denny guy. Let me tell you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All right. So what we're going to do... Well, you know what's crazy, Jacob, is if you have AMP right now, there's actually a good possibility. Like, look, this is how I explain charting. We're gonna go back. You see, you stopped me, and you know I'm glad you stopped me. We're gonna go over SHIB. I want to go over that for just one quick second. We're gonna go back over AMP real quick, okay? This is your fault. Let's check out what we're looking at. I don't know what kind of, if you've ever done chart analysis, okay? I have no idea if you've done chart analysis. So I've been studying chart analysis for a while now. I've gotten pretty good at it. I just want to show you what I'm seeing. And this is on AMP, okay? So on AMP, we're in this, it's a pattern called a triangle. In this pattern, we received breakouts at the smallest consolidation point. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. I drew this line. I don't even know if you were in the room at that point, but I drew that line showing it breaks down. Whenever you have a flat part to a pattern, that's where it's more than likely to break out. But we're talking like 60-40, 65-35. We're not talking 50-50. So it's like it's more than likely to break out in the point that's flat. Anyway, that doesn't mean it will. That's what's nice. Because just as you're saying is, you know, I just convinced you to buy 10K worth of AMP. Bro, it could just as easily pop out of this. The point is, get to the point, DeMarco. We don't care. We want to hear about SHIB. The point is you can develop a little area where you want to watch AMP and what it does. Because if it reaches, like, in other words, this would be my other break point right here, okay? So do you see how this is, if this is the area it's been in for a long time, okay? Almost since September. If it breaks over 0.06, if it breaks below 0.036, these are the times that you want to either buy or sell. And so what I mean by that is you've now reached a certain price area where you can decide, oh, I want to buy more, okay, either because price is going up. You understand? So you trade the breakout. So if it breaks south and you already hold it, you might want to buy when it hits the bottom. You don't want to buy on that breakout, even though you can. I don't want to get too confusing. You can actually buy and make profit when price goes down. That's called placing a short or a put. So all I'm explaining is if things go long. So if this breaks north and you are already holding it, if this breaks bull, which means up, you can make quite a few bucks. And the way you do that is you follow the break. Right here, if this pops over 0.06 out of this triangle and it continues, you place an order right here. You know, I'm just being rough about it. You place an order right there, you place your stop loss below it, and then you place a nice big take profit area on top. And what you do is you ride the break. So if it breaks a pattern 9 times, well, I'm sorry, I don't want to put a percentage on it, but what happens is then you ride that break until you sell for a little bit of profit. Could be a little bit of profit, medium profit, a lot of profit. As long as you profited, you succeeded. That is what the most important thing is when it comes. That's called scalping, by the way. That's what me and my admin, some of my partners, we do it all day. What that move is called scalping. Okay, it takes place between seconds, minutes, and hours of your trade. That is a scalp trade. You can also do it as a day trade, okay? It's the same principle, but just over a longer period of time. Anyway, I just figured I wanted to explain that to you, either if you aren't a member or you're not a chart reader. What you're trying to do is you're trying to find the breakout in the pattern so that you can buy more when it drops below down here. Then you can buy 10,000. you know, however low it might go, because that's going to be the best time, right? Or you can buy more if it breaks out north and sell when you get to a target area. Got it? Hope that helped. Let's go back to SHIB. I know you guys are losing your mind. Okay, so check it out. Check it out. Here's the deal. SHIB. Well, you're welcome, Jacob. Dude, I don't know if Denny told you, but you should join Conquering Crypto. I give this kind of info out all day long. We also have a Discord. The Discord is going to have a ton of new info. You are more than welcome to join us. Anybody reading this is more than welcome to join us. Oh, you guys don't want to talk about SHIB? Wait a minute. Wait, what are you saying? You guys want to talk about something else? Oh, you don't want to talk about SHIB anymore? Oh, okay. That's fine. We can go. Let's do something else. I heard you guys don't want to talk about SHIB. You're saying in chat, no SHIB, no? Oh, no. Okay. I must have misunderstood. Anyway, let's chart it. So the first things we're going to do is we are going to chart our trend lines. So again, for those of you in the room, sorry, man, I had to do it. Danny, I had to do it. Because of you, I had to do it. Okay. It's your fault, Danny. So first of all, SHIB. What is SHIB doing? I'm going to give this to you as a broad sense, okay? What is SHIB doing? When I explain this, and Denny already knows this, Matt already knows this, Brett already knows this, but for the guys who don't know, what I'm doing is when we're charting this now, in its most simplistic form, is we're trying to see if the security that you like, in this case, SHIB, is it on an uptrend, a downtrend, or is it going through sideways consolidation? This is extremely important information, okay? Probably the most important information that you can have, and information that you can take with you, because when you trade, you will be far more successful if you understand how to trade the trends. So there's some traders out there, that's all they trade. All they look for all day is reversals and trends. And they're just called trend traders. They're usually called swing traders, which is usually weeks to months, but they're called swing traders, and you can swing trade this stuff. And basically the idea is to find a low point while you're still on an uptrend and buy at that point. So for example, if you bought SHIB still on the uptrend and then went up to here and sold up here, of course you would have made a few bucks for your bags, right? So that's the idea. And as long as the security is on an uptrend or a downtrend, you're guaranteed to keep making money unless it falls out of the trend. You understand? So, for example, and I'm going to explain it. I don't care if you guys are bored or what. I'm going to explain what I'm talking about because I've got to show Denny this 100 times. Denny, I hope you don't mind that I'm going to explain to them what I mean by trading the trends. So, we're on an uptrend. I find my trend lines by letting a line fall at the bottom and the top of the chart. So, what do I mean by that? Even if this line was not straight, okay, and I wanted it to just fall on the bottom, fall on the top. That's how we get our trend lines. So this is just going to fall. Once it makes contact, you can stop there. Okay, take one side, boom, another contact, readjust, easy peasy. We have our trend line. Let's do it for the top. I'm just going to draw a random line, okay? Boom, random line. That line is now going to fall. Contact. Readjust or move, then readjust. So we now have what's called an inward wedge. I'm sorry. That is a broadening wedge. I'm sorry. That's a broadening wedge, which was formerly a triangle, but we're not going to worry about that because price stopped here. So basically, this is a strong uptrend signal. That means that SHIB right now should continue. The other nice thing, so we're actually on two uptrends. I don't want to complicate things too much. SHIB is actually on two uptrends. This is considered a secondary uptrend right now. And the reason being is we have more contact points. Okay, at a steeper angle, we have more contact points. So since this is not the primary, I consider that the secondary. So here's what's neat, okay, for all the SHIB holders, check this out. So price moved along, right? Everybody's making money, everybody's happy. Of course, everybody's happy in a bull market, right? So price is moving along, okay? It's moving along. It reached a high. Okay, it reached a high 9,000, something like that, 9,000. It then fell And we're now in this consolidation, okay? The reason I'm showing you guys this is we have not broken the secondary trend line. So that means I want you to expect that price is still going to bounce off this secondary trend line. If I wanted to, I could actually move this up to this. See this point here? How it's touching here? How it's touching the middle and here? If this goes below this trend line here, you can expect price to possibly fall. Possibly. Remember, this is all speculation, guys. Price could possibly fall, okay? If it does, we are still on an uptrend. Why? Because our primary uptrend has not been broken. That's the solid line here, the solid red line, okay? And that's important. If we break that, then guess what? SHIB is no longer on an uptrend, and that's when you should decide what you're doing with your bags, okay? But for right now, SHIB, because I'm sure you guys want to see all the good stuff, okay? This is what me charting looks like, by the way. This is how insane my charts get, because this is what makes me profit. And guess what? I share this information with you guys. Okay? I don't mind it. Share this information with you guys all you want. Use it if you want. Don't. It's not financial advice. I don't care what you do with it. But this is me charting. I just want to show you guys we had this huge consolidation area. Okay, I'm sure a few of you guys remember this. Some of you new guys might not. When I went on vacation, this would have been in... you know what? When was this one? This October? Yes. So when I went on vacation, mid-October, I went to Disney with my family. As you can see, do you see this big blue area? Okay. I want to teach you guys what a consolidation area is. Consolidation means that nobody's winning the war of price. Nobody's winning the war. The bulls aren't winning. The bears aren't winning. It's a tug of war, okay, of who's winning. The only way that the war can be broken, by the way, is if a financial institution has enough orders in certain areas and price breaks out. So show me an example, DeMarco. Fine, I will. This is what happened here. This is called a ladder order, okay? This ladder order here that took place on October 23rd was done by a financial institution who probably placed, you know, $1 million order here, $1 million order here, $1 million order here, and it kept going until it reached this area. Then it slowly backed off. Maybe more orders were placed, but that's the reason why it continued. Price is moved by financial institutions. 95% of all securities are owned by them. Not by you, not by me. We're talking companies, you know, all of these institutions is what owns this stuff. Got it? When it comes to stocks, it's the same thing. Forex, same thing. You and me do not move price. Okay? We don't move price. I don't care what you're going to read stuff all day long. Hey guys, if we all buy together at the same time, maybe we can make price go up. Well, how come you just can't do that every single day? What's the problem? How come we can't just all buy on the same day? Why? Because you and I only own about 5 to 10% of the actual security versus the financial institutions. They're the ones that move the price. So when you want to do something like that, go nuts, but it's useless. So you can say, well, what about all that AMC, GME stuff? That's a pump and dump. That's honestly a little bit different. That was getting key people to move. And I guarantee you those financial institutions were involved. They just wanted to get a piece of the action. That's how it goes. That's it. That's how it goes. So price moved out of consolidation on SHIB. So where are we now? So we formed a cup and handle. You guys should learn about patterns as much as you can because it's going to help you profit. The more you learn about this stuff, and actually I got to say I'm proud of so many of my members. I get people that tell me every single day about how much I've helped them learn, and it makes me feel great. And I want you to understand you can succeed at the market. You can. I'm proof. And I have one of my partners right now is proof. You can succeed. Whether you're going to look at indicators, whether you're going to look at charts, if you get into this stuff, and if you're a Conquering Crypto member, we're there to help you. we don't charge you. There's going to be premium stuff in the future, but we're still going to have all kinds of free stuff, and we will help any member learn. You want to learn about NFTs? We've got you covered. You want to learn about coin stocks? Come to the Discord. I'm going to continue. So here we are now. Remember that old consolidation area? Well, guess what? You'll never guess what, guys. We're in a new consolidation area. That's what this is. So if I remove all of this and we go back and look at where we were here. Now, I'm actually going to go down at a different timeline. This is a consolidation area. And again, what does that mean? What does that mean when I'm saying that? It means nobody's winning the price war. Okay? Jacob, consolidation. And you're right. If you told anybody consolidation about where SHIB is right now, you're right, because that's what this is. Now, some people will say consolidation area can't be this large. And I say, why? Why not? This is only 40% large. Do you want to see how big this one was? I tracked one the other day that was like 100%. This is only 30. Dude, there was one the other day that I tracked that was 100%. It doesn't matter. If you can track it inside of an area, no matter what pattern, you're in consolidation. Guys, we're going to move forward. Saitama. Ooh, my Saitama, Denny. Denny gave us a good one with the Saitama. I like the Saitama. One Punch Man for you ones that know. I keep saying One Punch Man and nobody has any idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you guys do, but Saitama is One Punch Man, okay? And the Princess Mononoke is the other one, too. All right, I'm not a big anime guy, but I know a few things. Okay, I've been around the block. We're gonna move forward. Let's check out Saitama. Speaking of, so this is the best I can do on Saitama. I apologize. Okay, this is the best I can do with Saitama. Saitama is something actually that our newer member Denny brought to our attention, and so far, rock and roll. This is why I know good members when I see them. And he is in one of my chats because he's already helped us. And that's the kind of person that I want that's giving good information. Me and Denny have had some hilarious nights live, and I enjoy seeing him live, and I'm glad to have you tonight, man. We're going to go over Saitama. So Saitama, as you can see, this is called this is another broadening wedge. Because Saitama has such a small tail, it's a secondary trend because we can only consider it to be like it might become something it might not. Since it's a might, it's secondary. It's not something that's a primary focus. What is primary focus is this upward trend. Okay, so now the other thing is we are starting to develop. I wanted to show this to Denny, actually. We are starting to develop in the slightest bit. We're starting to develop this secondary uptrend. Denny, do you see this? Do you see this? I know, new all-time high. I know, bro. I know. Do you see this secondary trend forming? This could be a big deal. And why is this a big deal, Denny? I don't know if you see it. Why is this a big deal, Denny? Because we have a new possible breakout area to watch. Okay? That's why. Whenever you see these lines converge like this, okay, it might be breakout time. Jacob, exactly, breakout time. My favorite time of the day. My favorite time is breakout time. Jacob nailed it. Breakout time. We want to break out of triangles. Breaking out of triangles is one of the I'll consider it probably one of the most profitable ways you can track a pattern. Okay, there's safety nets in place so that if it doesn't work out, your stop loss hits. I keep my stop losses tight. Okay, so if I place my order here, my stop loss is close by. If it doesn't work out, I get out of the trade. If it starts to go back up, I get back in the trade again. And that is a great way to chart. It is. It's what I do. I do pretty well, to toot my own little horn over here, but I do pretty well. And I will gladly show you guys how that's done. In fact, the new infographic that I made, which is on Conquering Crypto now, you can see it. It shows a 6-step instruction on, a real simplistic way on how to trade the triangle, but it's good for you. It can help you. This is for you. It's for you guys. It's not for me. It's for you. Much love. Let's continue. So one of my other ones is called Baby Dog. Now, I got into Baby Dog, I want to say months ago. I got into Baby Dog. It was one of those things I threw a couple $100 at it. Guys, take a look at the new up-and-coming possible Doggy Dog. Check it out. So I got into it somewheres back. Oh, man. So this one goes back to August, okay? This one, with Baby Dog, I'm doing pretty good, bro. I'll be honest. I'm up, I think now, like 400% on my initial investment. But I got in somewheres in here. August, September. So right here, we'll say, and here's where we are now. So just me personally, I'm doing pretty good. So this says 1,000%. I think I'm only up 400%, maybe 500%, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm very happy with it, and I hope it keeps going. But just like you told me about Saitama, and I'm going to tell this to the room, Denny told the room and us about Saitama. So I am returning the favor by telling you guys about Baby Dog, because it might be something. I don't know. It might be something. If we track it together, if we do this stuff together, that's what Conquering Crypto is for. Sharing this information with each other and learning so we can each, profit off of each other, if that makes sense. I give out my charts so you guys can check them out. Denny gives me hey, check out Saitama. Okay, well, here. Oh, it's doing great. These little pieces that if we all put together like a puzzle as a group, we can all do really well. There is enough of this stuff to go around forever. Okay? Share. If you found something, share. If there's something you want us to know, share. If there's something you think is cool, share. That's what Conquering Crypto is for. Baby Dog is growing great. It's on an uptrend right now. It's got a nice little... That's pretty much a triangle. I'm not going to say, yeah, that's a triangle. So it might break out of it. You know what? Baby Dog, I'm not sure. I got mine, Jacob, on Bitmart. I'm not sure if it's on Binance or Ethereum, and I don't want to be wrong, but I'm sure that's something you guys could look up pretty easily. And the Flaku. Oh, I know about Floki. There's one Floki. You might have had some different syllables in there, but there's one called Floki. Floki, actually, one of our admins is crushing it on. He's up like 300% or something. Maybe we'll get to that. I want to do Dog as well, the other fave Dog. And then I've got one more to do. And then I'll tell you what, we're going to go over Floki just for you, Denny, and just for you, Jacob, okay? So we're going to go over Dog, we're going to go over Dot, and we're going to go over Floki. Just for you guys. All right, so hang out. We've been live now for over 40 minutes, so after the end of that, that'll be a good hour. I might be trading a little bit after this, but yeah, if you're not in Conquering, come be a member, guys. You already seem like you guys know what you're talking about. Come be a member. Share your info with us. We'll share ours with you. We have plenty to give. There's so much info to give around. We should be helping each other out, because why not? Let's move on. We're going to go over Doggy Dog, regular Doggy Dog. Regular Doggy Dog. Okay. Look. It had that big break the other day. Check this out. So it had this huge 34% jump. That happened on the 27th, 28th. Okay. It did. So I'm not sure. Floki might have mooned. That might be an old message, Denny. But Dog to me did not moon. It jumped and now it fell. We were tracking it. I wanted to show everybody that Dog ready for a break. Dog needs a break from being garbage. Okay, Dog has really got to get a kick in its ass. All right, because it's just so chill. It's been so chill. It had that big move, Jacob, and it's still back in consolidation. So what am I talking about? Okay, let's look. I'm going to show you. This is all consolidation right here, okay? This was major price movement, and then we went back into consolidation. Now, we bounced around support and resistance. You see Res 2, Res 1. These are either support lines, resistance lines. We play with those lines because that's where price stopped or bounced, or okay? So they're important lines. But let's look. What do I see? Price broke out of here twice. Yeah! Oh boy, doggy broke out 30%. Whoop did he do? Well, look what happened within the next like day. This is for me is nothing to get excited about. I don't know about you. That's great. And you know what? Maybe it is due for a huge move. I've been reading a whole bunch of different things. Dog's going to move, jump. This going to jump. I read all kinds of stuff. And one of the things was that dog is due for a 300% move. Woo! Like that would make it $1, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, virtually. That would make it like 80 cents, 85 cents. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. We now have to fight to get back out of consolidation, which we're back into with Dog. Dog's looking weak to me. We're going to go over Dot. I'm not sure if Dot is part of the metaverse stuff. I don't know, Denny, if you know. Brett, I don't know if you're in here. I don't know how many more guys I have in here. But I don't know if Dot is part of the... Brett, do you know? Is it a part of that metaverse stuff? This is something I really should have checked on. But anyway, we're going to go over a fresh Dot, actually, real quick. So Dot is Polkadot. We're going to check it out. USD, USDT. Give me the... I don't want that one. Yeah, this is all right. I like to be USD. Jacob saying I sold all my profits in Dog and left like 40 bucks in there too. But if it breaks, I got a couple bucks, I guess. That's right, man. Actually, I left a few bucks in there too, just in case. You know, it's like one of those things. If Elon gets up one day and you know, I don't know, he's upset because he stubs his toe on the Cybertruck and he goes, oh, I hate Dog. Let me shoot off an angry tweet. And the next thing you know, the whole damn thing just collapses. or goes the other way. Oh, Dog, I'm blah, blah, blah. I can't wait to do more. Sends a tweet and now it breaks out. I just figured I'd hold some because you never know what happens. I probably got like 50 bucks in there, man. Yeah, AMC and GME. Listen, I'm glad people got in those. I'm glad people make money. It's just those kind of things that I'm going to warn about, man. Those are pump and dump schemes. That's specifically what those were. I mean, and they're illegal. Just be careful. Just be careful. Oh, you guys are mining crypto. No, I remember we talked about this a bit, Denny. And actually, I tell you what, I'm going to go over these two, and we're going to talk for a little bit. I'm going to go all the way to an hour. So I've got about 12 minutes left, and we can chat. Let's do Dot real quick, just to get this out of the way. Dot has been on an uptrend. And I want to show you guys this just a little bit more, just to see how I do it, just to see what's going on with it. So right now, Dot is still on a continued uptrend. It would need to break this line, and then it would no longer be going up anymore. And real quick, Jacob, I'm going to give you an idea. If I told somebody that they can buy in the uptrend, okay? So even if you bought at this peak right here, I'm just going to give you an example. Okay, so Jacob. Oh, got to go Kishu. Crap. See, I've got so much to do. Ugh! I wanted to do both, actually. Real quick, if you were to buy Dot at this point, but you are fully aware that it's still on an uptrend, you will eventually get to a point where it is. Investing is about holding, okay? Investing in swing trading is about holding. So if you just hold, as long as you know it's still on an uptrend, you will eventually profit. Dot still on an uptrend. Right now, it's in kind of a, it's in a tunnel. Fair enough. We'll see if it bounces around in there. It's something that I got saved. Dot, check it out. All right, let us go over, we're going to go over Kishu. Now, Kishu, do I have it saved? Now, wait a minute. I have it saved. Here we go. Now, this is something we have been tracking. Look at, so we had a downtrend. So if you're new to Kishu, Jacob, or I think Danny, you're the one that showed us this. But anyway, if you're new to Kishu, first, and it might be older than this, I'm not sure. But right now, starting in May of 2021, if you'll look, it immediately went into a downtrend. Now, a lot of things do this. SafeMoon did this. A lot of coin this can happen to. The idea is to let it fall when it enters a bottom, buy like I did with Baby Dog, and whoop, let it go up. But check it out. We're going to actually erase some of the stuff that I did previous. I'm sure that's all from you and me, Denny. You're up solid. I bet you are. I think I can't remember. Not only you, somebody else has it too. But if you'll look, and I think we said this before, Denny, check this out. Did you notice that this is similar to SHIB? Did you notice that? Did we go over that before? That this chart is pretty identical to SHIB. Now I don't know why that is, but for the month of October, yeah, it's like identical. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, you see this pattern across, up, across, up, across. Okay, and this is consolidation. Let's go to SHIB. Look, 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 look. Did you see it? Across, up, across, up, across. So there's probably, it's probably, you know, they're probably related somehow. In other words, if you own one, the other one is probably acting similar. So don't forget that, guys. Okay, don't forget that SHIB and Floki, I'm sorry, yeah, Kishu, not Floki, might be tied together. Use that to your advantage, because if you have one or you want a short one, but definitely make sure you understand they are following each other, Denny. It's like to a T, like dude, to a T. All right, let's go over Floki. Now, Floki is definitely one of those. Now, this is not a good map. We're going to go over a good mapping. That's not a good map. We're going to go over a good map. Oh, that might be one of the only maps. Crap. Okay, so this mapping is just from mid-October, but check it out. So Floki, I do have admins and friends that have killed it on Floki. Floki, for those of you that don't know, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to get this wrong, I think it's the name of Elon's dog. I don't know. I think that's where the name came from. Can somebody help me with that? The name Floki, that's the name of Elon's dog. Does anybody want to? Somebody look that up for me real quick. Because I think that's right. But let's take a look at what we have. So we had a whole lot of nothing going on for a while. We are on, see, yes, the name of his dog. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate that. This I'm not going to consider an uptrend. Okay, let's look at this real quick. I want you guys to pay attention a little bit. This is not enough information to be considered an uptrend. Okay, this is just a spike over the last couple days. The reason this is not an uptrend is because there's not enough data. So this could easily fall, and then guess what? It's not an uptrend anymore. So just be careful when you are charting things to make sure that when the patterns make sense, you follow them. When they don't follow them, kind of thing. I just figured I would show you that. That is not an uptrend. This is not an uptrend either. This is consolidation. This is just basic. This is a price pump, and then this is consolidation. What is nice that I see is we do have this triangle coming. Check it out. So we do have this triangle forming. This is not a great triangle. Okay, this is nothing crazy or special, but there you go. That's it. Guys, that's the show. I was on for about 53 minutes tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Jacob, glad to have you, man. Denny's in here hanging out with me usually when I'm doing the live shows, and we have a really good time. He cracks me the hell up, and yeah, we have fun. And you, of course, especially being a friend of Denny, are more than welcome to come and join us whenever you like. Make GMC and AMC coin and all the Reddit investors will buy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's nuts. It's nuts if you just put something on Reddit and you want people to, like, even if it's crap, like the Twitter and Reddit stuff that just happened recently with SHIB being on Robinhood. Oh, the rumor! Oh my God, the rumor! Robinhood and SHIB's going on Robinhood, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like, it's too soon. There's not enough leeway. Robinhood doesn't have enough crypto on it yet. It's not just going to jump into SHIB. It's got other plans. Anyway, I know, bro. Denny, don't get me started. So today, I'm not kidding, I got 5 different messages from members and a friend, not a non-member. And all 5 of them told me, hey, man, SHIB is going to be announced on Robinhood today, and that's going to make it explode. I bought, $300 worth. This is what I was told by people today. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I don't think it's going to happen. Now, I don't want to tell people what to do with their money. You know, that's your own business. I'm just here to try to help teach a little bit. And there was just no proof. Robinhood is not overly interested in crypto. It's not something that I don't even think they had in the cards. Now, I could be wrong. They could totally do it in the next week or two. But I didn't see that happening like already. It's just too soon. They just got over the what is it, the petition, which I signed, by the way, because I do want it to be on something like Robinhood. I want price to shoot up. So I can scalp it and make my few bucks. Okay, that's what I want. But not yet. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm probably going to sign off in a minute. I will be trading more often if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. I do mine too. I have a 3080 and a 2070. They're two different mining computers. I make roughly 10 to 15 bucks a day, somewhere's in there. And Mononoke, I don't think we can do. Isn't that the one we can't do? Yeah, man. Mononoke's not the one we can do. I'm almost positive. Like, I'm sure I could do it if I really wanted to, like, find it on a different Mononoke. See, this one comes up, but I don't think this is it. Mega Mononoke. I don't think this is it, bro. It wasn't updated here, clearly. But if you can find it for me, or just if you can find me a place where I can chart it, I'd love to look at it. I know I can do this. Let's do this real quick. Because I do want to look at it. So here it is. Coin market cap. Jesus. If I was a vampire, I would be dead. That's proof. That's how you know I'm not. Okay. Let's look. So in the last month, look at that. So at least we can look at this. So Mononoke Inu, is this the right one? Hey, Danny, is this the right one? Listen, Jacob, it was great to have you, my dude. You asked solid questions. I hope you got some info. I'm doing at least 4 or 5 live shows a week. You are always welcome to come and hang because it's a good time, man. The more the merrier. I like all you guys. If you're friends with Denny, join us more often. And if you are not a Conquering Crypto member, you better add yourself tonight, son. And you also need to be a Discord member. Okay, I'm telling everybody that because the majority of my business and premium and non-business, just free general stuff, it's all going into the Discord. Denny, that goes to you too, but I know you're already a part of it. Check this out, man. Last 7 days. So I guess it really exploded here. I don't know the specifics because I can't chart it. Sometimes you can do this. Look at this. Check this out. I don't know if you guys knew this. No, it's not going to load. See, this is our problem. Sometimes the metrics, you can't do metrics either. Metrics is one of my favorite coins, by the way, boys. I'm a massive metrics fan. It's not something you can chart, but I am a metrics governor. Oh, metrics coin. I'm a huge metrics fan. If you are in Conquering Crypto, it is a coin you will know about whether you invest or not. I love their team. I love their coin. I use their wallet. I'm a governor. I use their liquid services. Anyway, that's a coin that we're going to go over one day. Metrics. Check it out, but you can't chart it. I want to chart the Mononoke, but you can't do that either. So we got to look at it, and it looked like it's doing pretty good. But boys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate you. Denny, awesome as always, my friend. It's good to have you around. I enjoy seeing you in the room. It really it gives me a bunch of random fun stuff to talk about. And then I like seeing you shout out crap in the comments so that I can chart it immediately. Doesn't bother me one bit. I love it. No, thank you. And yeah. Hope you guys are going to continue to do well. Join us in the room. And yeah, that's Conquering Crypto Monday night, November 1st. Thanks for joining us. We have a Facebook, Conquering Crypto. Come and find us. Join us on Conquering Crypto. Plus, we have the Twitter, my Twitter, DeMarco_Danny. A lot of my updates from my trading view go into that. I'm on TradingView, by the way. If you learn to, Jake, I don't know if you're still on here, but if you learn to chart, a lot of my updates go on TradingView, Conquering Crypto, and bingo, bango, boombo, that you can follow me in there. And the last thing I will tell you boys is I have a Venmo. It is Conquering Crypto's Venmo. If you guys ever make $1 billion and you want to give me $5 or $10, Venmo, Conquering Crypto. Any kind of tips are greatly appreciated. And with that said, guys, enjoy your night, man. That was a lot of fun. This is going to be recorded and this will be up on YouTube, but you guys rock. Thank you for joining us, Conquering Crypto Monday night. Pow, pow. Have a good one, guys. Take care.